We should look into that Taco Bell thing.
Where they give you burritos and you play music?
Ugh. I'm just worried that it would ruin Taco Bell for me. It would save a lot of money.
I don't know. I feel like
guess it would.
I feel like Taco Bell is ruined like as soon as your hangover hits you. I feel like there's just.
I love the chalupas. I'll never get enough of those chalupas though. I'll eat the chalups until the chalups start falling out of my face.
Right at your ears.
Like flooded with chalupa. All right, let's do some questions. Carl. All right. Before we get into the questions, we're just gonna let you know we're gonna change things up a little bit because we're already having a hard time keeping up with videos and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is going forward, starting next week, we're gonna still do the questions and answers stuff, but we will be answering them within the comment section right then and there that day on Facebook or throughout the week. As you keep asking questions, we'll answer them on Facebook, not in video format, but we'll be just like commenting and doing that stuff.
Saying, hey, what's up?
Yo, yeah, that's true. I like pancakes. And then what we'll do is at the end of the month, we'll do one video and we'll just pick a couple of questions that we had throughout the month. And we'll do it that way. So I think then we'll get through it.
I think we can
better.
do it.
Yeah, because we like talking to everybody. So I feel like we're missing out on conversation and stuff. Even though it's like typing conversation, it's still conversation.
It's the words.
It's the
way.
It's the words. It's just the words.
It's the words. It's the way.
All right.
It's the midnight mile.
It's
our fragrance.
Oh, I like that.
The words, the way. The midnight mile.
That's profound.
It smells like farts.
Oh no, no, Gwendolyn.
Yeah, flowy.
All right, this question. I don't know answer whatever. This is from Patricia Brown.
Oh, hello.
Love to see you again. Any plans for coming upstate to central New York? Well, Patricia, actually we were contacted by Skull Bandit in the Albany area. Shout out to those guys, the Erotics, Bossy Degree.
All our friends.
More Wolf. Yeah, we want to come back and we're looking forward to hopefully doing something this summer. That's when we're trying to look for something to do, something around then. And then, again, we're going to be meeting up with Blackie and get some rundown with her whole therapy thing and all her medical stuff that she's going through at the moment. So we'll get some answers with that. But as soon as she's cleared to do a bunch of stuff, we're off to the races.
Yeah. Like full force.
Yeah, full, like Dragon Force.
Yeah.
So, but we'll keep you, informed of that as soon as we know stuff. So that's basically that. And then I'll go into
Instagram.
Instagram, yeah. This is a little quicker. We've been kind of slacking on our social media recently. I don't know, things take a dip. You get
it happens.
Involved with stuff, and then before you know it, it's just like
life exists beyond the computer and the phone.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like sometimes you sit down on the computer, like you get home, like from doing whatever, and you put on the computer, you sit down, and like, all right.
Why?
It's time to do a bunch of computer things.
I play Minesweeper.
Yeah. I haven't played that one in forever. Okay, Steve Porter, photography on Instagram. Hey, Steve.
Hi.
And Steve says, have you ever jumped off stage during a set and injured your foot? Yeah, so that's funny because Steve was there. He was doing photos for us at Summerfest, and he witnessed Blackie just jumping off a ginormous, I don't even know,
a stage like
a 10-foot tall stage, barefoot onto concrete. I saw it from actually behind her, and I was kind of in utter disbelief. I think my mind disappeared and my body just played whatever we were playing at the time, because I saw her go down.
I didn't see her come up.
And I was thinking to myself, well, this could be really, really bad. Because I saw her foot catch Skillet's, I think their fog machine, or I think it was a fog machine or something. I saw it go over, and I was like, oh no, because she could have went totally face first onto the concrete from that level. I walked to the front of the stage, and then I saw her still running around, like doing her thing, but up against the barricades with all the people and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, thank God. So I thought I was gonna see like a compound fracture or something.
I was
seriously
yeah, because
bad.
I didn't see her pop up for a while, so I was like, oh man, she totally just boom face to the concrete.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see, whoop, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay, thank God.
Wow. I don't know how she did it. She skinned her foot
Yeah.
pretty bad. She was bleeding all over the floor, but she held it all, her stuff together, and we were right next to the medical like office.
Yeah, that worked out really well.
So you can actually check that out. We did it at Summerfest, and we have a Summerfest video that I kind of did a little compilation of some footage and stuff. And then it's her at the medical place getting her foot taken care of and cleaned out and everything. But yeah, that was definitely an experience.
But you hurt your foot too in New Orleans.
Yeah, that was a while ago. So during the These Days video, when we did that video in New Orleans, it was like a party time excellence starting all, I don't know, for like 48 hours or something.
It never
like that.
stopped.
It never really stopped. And I think that was when we were we were sleeping in front of the firehouse or something.
Yeah, they were like, can you move? We were like, no.
Yeah, and then, so basically it was just a whole day of New Orleans party action, and we were playing at night. And then, yeah, I drank a little too much, and then mid-set, I rolled my ankle, and that was the end of my ankle for the rest of that tour for the next couple of days. So the whole These Days video shoot, I'm kind of always walking in the back, because I was really slow, because I couldn't really walk. My foot was totally inflamed.
It's the size of like a grapefruit.
It was
pretty
huge.
gross.
It was huge. And then we did the These Days video and that, and then
You almost couldn't get your foot in the shoe.
yeah, it was pretty
You had to like pull the laces.
I actually kept my shoe on for a solid 24 to 36 hours about after it happened to keep my foot from to keep it compressed.
keep it from exploding.
Yeah, and then luckily Adam Bailey, who shot the These Days video in Savannah, Tybee Island actually.
And the ghost video.
Yeah, he's an athletic dude, and he had an ankle brace, so I was able to actually have some nice support for the rest of it. But yeah, I was hobbling around. It was I learned from that mistake, but I think we've all had injuries. Carly actually gave her concussion at a strip club.
Yeah.
We played a strip club, and it's not equipped for a band really, so the speakers were a little lower, and she moved her head and knocked herself out. And
The saddest part is it's not even that I came up and hit the back of my head. It's I stood up,
it was after the set.
maneuvered around the speaker
Yeah.
because I knew it was there. And then somebody's like, hey Carly, and I'm like, what? And right into the speaker.
And that was into that. So yeah, so she got a concussion at a strip club. She also face planted into the side of the stage, I think at the Delancey.
Delancey.
Yeah.
There was a gap in between the stage, and I tripped over his pedal board and was just like,
Yeah, that was really funny. I fell off the stage in Alabama at the Nick. Was that Birmingham? I think it was Birmingham. Yeah, so I think it was while we were doing Black Moon Rising, and there was like a gap between monitors, like a little like platform for the monitor coming off stage, and I thought I had my foot on it, and I totally missed, and I went down. Shoo! But I didn't mess up playing really. It wasn't that bad of a fall. It wasn't like an Ace Frehley falling off like the BB King.
no, it's just
stage.
like a land on your tush.
Yeah, so it kind of worked out, and then some people helped push me back up. So,
Oh my God, get him up.
yeah, let's make this work. So yeah, that was that. Blackie passed out in one of our sets. We played this set
Like
a
a
long
fog-
time
the
ago,
Fog machine set.
and our buddy Kaz from Rebel 9, he set up the whole show, and we played, I think it was like St. Patrick's Day or something like that, and he loved his fog machines. Actually, he gave us one of them, we still have it, and he let all these fog machines go, and basically it was so much fog that we couldn't see each other on the stage, and it just got so ridiculous to a point we were kind of bumping into each other, like, I don't know, it kind of looked ridiculous. And Blackie was having all these like issues with, I think she was coming off medications or something at that time.
She's fainting.
She was
randomly.
fainting, yeah, so she just passed out like towards the end of the set on the stage and stuff, and it was like pretty weird.
Yeah, you see like a silhouette in the fog, and you don't all of a sudden. It's so
It just sinks down,
It's like, what
disappears.
And she gave herself a black eye.
Yeah.
At the same.
Yeah, at the same, so we were dressed up like Braveheart, wearing flannels as our kilts, and we had the blue makeup on and everything, and Blackie got into a song, she jerked her head and hit it on Carly's head, on her,
Yeah, the bass.
on the bass.
headstock.
Yeah, and then basically, so she gave herself a black eye in that, and
And that bass had
Live stage.
blue paint on it for like 4 years.
Yeah.
It finally just came off like maybe in the last year.
That was a deep wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've had just various incidents, I guess, on the stage with drums falling apart. We've had it where, was it Chris? I think he hit the ride cymbal, flopped off the top of the stand and landed in his lap, or something like that.
Maybe. Well, Chris, as you might know or might not know, Chris likes to stand up on his drum stool during certain parts of certain songs. And it was at Dewey Beach that he came down, and I don't know if he missed the stool, but he went flying, and like a cymbal went flying, his shoe came off in one direction, and you just see him pop up like, oh.
I did fall. I remember I did fall. We played a place in Connecticut, and I took a step on my head case, and I was facing the drums. And the problem with us that when you move around a lot, and everything not being the same stage every time, and the depth is always different, and wires are always different, and everything, and the amount of stuff is on the stage is different. I went to take a step off it, and I caught Blackie's foot, and I almost rolled my ankle again, and actually rolled the stage a little bit, and it kind of looked like some like 80s metal Lita Ford move or something, I guess. But it worked out really well. And the security guy that night actually sent me a message, said I was like one of his top like 5 guitar players he's ever seen play. So I figured I pulled it off pretty good.
It's the rolling guitarist. I like this guy.
And then I think there's another time where on the same trip during the These Days, we came up, we were playing South Carolina, and we were doing These Days acoustically. It was new, it wasn't out or anything yet. And we went to go set up the acoustic part to go do it, and I couldn't plug in my cable into my acoustic, and this was during the set. And it was because it was it was full of sand. Because when we were doing the These Days video, we did it on the beach. And we all passed out on the beach because we did it overnight, and everyone was drinking like the whole day or something like that. And we actually had to get shaken to stand up and shoot the end part of the. Well, I think that was the intro.
Yeah, actually,
of the video.
The intro of that video, we're all facing the sun with our eyes closed, and we're standing to sleep.
We were.
Adam like literally.
He propped us up.
Yeah, he grabbed us and he was like, "You stand here."
Yeah.
You stand here. And then after that scene, he's like, "Okay, good. Let's move on to the next one." We're still standing there, like.
It was pretty funny, and then. My guitar got filled with sand, I guess, and then I couldn't. South Carolina, it was like a big debacle that didn't work out, and the funny thing was, I was like, wonder how did the sand get in this thing? And then I was like, oh yeah, we did that whole music video
that night on the beach.
that whole time on the beach. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, all these things that kind of happened. Our original drummer, he had his whole drum kit fall apart when we played at Revolution one time.
He's the reason they bought it.
Yeah, he actually, the kit literally rolled, half of it rolled off the stage when mid-show, and then they bought a whole new kit for it. So the one in Revolution right now is basically because the last one that we were on just totally exploded on the stage. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't know. It's kind of, so that's where we get like Midnight Mob technical difficulties. So if you ever kind of see us live, it's just something. If we have like a song that we'll play, because it's kind of assumed that something stupid's gonna happen, but
you just roll with it.
You just roll with it. It's the live thing. It's all fun and games. It's part of the show, you know.
It's the party time.
It's the party time. But yeah, so that's our live experiences. Going back to Blackie jumping off the stage and disappearing for a little bit and hurting her foot. But so that's it for now. So we're gonna do more questions on Monday, and we're gonna be answering them right then and there on Monday. You know, with commenting back and forth and stuff, so we hope, you know, we can all have like a really cool conversation about stuff. And then at the end of the month, we'll film a video, and we're gonna pick questions throughout the month and just answer those like that. And then I think that's about it. And in other news, I guess I'll just throw this out there, is that I'm starting a podcast. So I'm starting to I've been doing practice recordings with Sal, the former guitar player. Spider.
The great Spidini.
Yeah, so he's kind of like my co-host on the whole thing, and so I've been doing some of those, practicing, and now I kind of like got the idea of what I'm going to do with it, and I'm going to do the first episode this weekend, but don't expect anything to be up live in Apple or Google Play or whatever you listen to podcasts to until like July or something like that, because I'm going to chock full of like 20 plus episodes first, so you can just like go through it. So yeah, so that's it. And please continue to listen to us on Spotify and follow us. That's huge help. And if you know anyone that uses Spotify, ask them to follow us or just add us to a playlist if you want or something like that. That would be awesome. And then we're going to do some carpentry work in a couple of minutes. We're actually going to run over to Home Depot.
We're gonna make a birdhouse.
Yeah, a really big one that holds merchandise. So we'll call it our birdhouse.
It's also gonna be our trailer for Loop Live.
Yeah, that's it's our loop. It's our loo hole.
He's not gonna know like he's on the road. We're gonna make it like his living room, like a TV. Even though the TV is just like a picture of something.
It's gonna be like one of those things where you walk in a little box, but then when you get in there, it's huge
Yeah, it's like
inside.
16-foot
Yeah, it's
cathedral
like,
ceilings.
Yeah, it's like Alice in Wonderland stuff. But
Antique beams.
yeah, we're gonna really attempt to build our own touring gear. Why not? The hell, probably do it. But if there's anyone out there that lives on Long Island or anyone that wants to give us their advice or suggestions on how to do this,
We're open to that.
please let us know. Facebook, text us, or whatever, however you can contact us. Let us know if you want to just come here and be a part of it, help us build it. That'd be freaking amazing.
We'll feed you in beer.
Yeah, like rum and cokes. We got smart popcorn, tater tots.
We usually have devil dogs.
Dinosaur nuggets, all the classics really. And if you're really good, you could play Carly's grandma in tablet games. She loves those.
Yeah, she's good at solitaire.
It's pretty awesome. All right, so that's it. And thanks for the questions, and catch you next week.